Well, let's see. Oh, yes, here it is. It all started 50 years ago in 1964. Music was good, racism was still fashionable. Crisco was king, and we had what you would call a fish monster problem. The lights changed, taking us back in time to 1962, when being gay meant having fun. The signs on the buildings change, and funk music fills the streets. Mosey loses his beard and his hobo rags, and now looks dapper, good enough to eat, in a tuxedo and a red scarf in his pocket. It must be red. Mosey. Wowzers! 1962 is just the best. What a gas! I'm so excited that Rwanda was granted internal self-government by Belgium and Western Samoa gained independence from New Zealand. Freedom is everywhere, and I'm so happy to live in the freest place on earth with my Negro girlfriend, Trudy. Trudy enters. She is African, American, black, and wearing a red dress. Oh, old Mosey, always talking to yourself again. Mosey. I'm so excited about this Wilt Chamberlain character scoring 100 points in that there basketball game. Ha ha. Trudy. What's basketball?
Derna. That is what I would say to you, Pop, 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 if you could hear me. But you cannot, for you are in a terrible coma. Violet July. Was ever a coma so terrible? Oh, if only the gift shop had a card that said, "Dear Father, if you can read this, you have woken up from your coma." And I had a reason to give it to Pop, 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 because he had miraculously woken from his coma and could read. Derna and Violet July entwine themselves like two trunks of a wax myrtle shrub and freeze. Pop, Pop, Pop presses the button beside his bed that makes the top half tilt up very slowly. He must press the button discreetly, so that how the bed moves is mysterious to the audience. While the bed tilts, Violet July and Derna hum a low note. When the bed stops moving and Pop, Pop, Pop sits more upright, they stop humming. Pop, Pop, Pop faces the audience, but keeps his eyes closed, for he is still in a coma. Pop, Pop, Pop. I am close to death. So many regrets I have, too many to count, though I wish I could count them to get to sleep instead of being in this godforsaken coma.
Rex and the woman's eyes meet. She comes over to his table. Hey there, sailor. Rex grunts. Is there anything I can do for you tonight? You can leave me alone. I'm through with women. Why do you have to be so hateful? I'm sorry, I've been having a midlife crisis. That sounds awful. My name's Rex. That's a sexy name. You're a working girl, aren't you? Yes. I used to be a good girl, like an angel, but I fell from heaven. I fell hard. We all fall, sweetheart. I've fallen farther than most. You seem like a good man, then I'm fooling you. I like to be fooled. It dulls the pain. Nothing dulls the pain, not anymore. What's your name? My name is Grape Jelly. Rex, closing his eyes and savoring the name in his mouth. Grape Jelly.
Lights up, and we've got a close-up on a dragon. Or whatever is like the theater equivalent of a close-up. Maybe the dragon is just like getting all up in people's faces. But this dragon is flying, and he's flying over mountains and stuff, and a guy is playing the flute, but you don't see him. But the flute music is like, doo-ba-loo-ba-doo. And the dragon looks majestic as hell all up in the air with his lizard wings. And the audience is thinking, yeah, this dragon is pretty cool flying, but, yawn, I'm bored, man. And just then, the dragon is like, that's flames. Flames everywhere. Quick note, I don't know what our pyrotechnic budget is here, but the more flames, the better. Hoping at the very least for one buttload of flames. Then, the dragon flies off. The audience is like, oh, man. Bring that dragon back. But what they don't know is, he's gonna come back, and it's gonna be really awesome.